Jake Showman. The setting is the school and Mr. Duxon's house. Jake Showman, a 6th grade student, caused trouble in Mr. Duxon's science class every day. As punishment for his behavior, he had to help carry a piece of equipment to Mr. Duxon's house for an investigation Mr. Duxon was working on. See the diagram on separate sheet. For me, I am in 3rd grade. I love to run and play sports. I like to go to math class. I like to play Monopoly. And for Jake, got trapped inside of his teacher's body, shot spitballs at Mr. Duxon, needed glasses and couldn't run when he was in Mr. Duxon's body, shaved his beard when in Mr. Duxon's body, is in 6th grade. For both of us, we like science experiments, each have an older sibling, like to spend money, and get a ride to school. How does the title of the book relate to the story? The title relates to the story because Jake switches bodies with Mr. Duxon. One day, Mr. Duxon punishes Jake for throwing spitballs at him by making him carry a package to his house. Mr. Duxon needed the machine part to finish his investigation. After they put the machine together, lightning strikes. The machine automatically switches Jake to Mr. Duxon, and Mr. Duxon switches into Jake's body. Jake has to learn how difficult it is to be a teacher, while Mr. Duxon learns what it is like to be a kid again. When Jake turned into Mr. Duxon's body, he started dressing in clothes that are not dorky. He goes to the mall and buys contacts and shaves his beard. In the classroom, Jake has the class do more experiments and less lectures. He ends up winning the Teacher of the Month. How do you think the main characters feel at the end of the story? At the end of the story, Jake is very happy to have his own body back, just like Mr. Duxon is happy to have his life back. After living the teacher life, Jake starts to realize how hard it is to be a teacher, and he starts to behave better in all of his classes. Mr. Duxon decides to start doing experiments because the students loved them. Identify the problem of the story and explain how it was solved. Jake is stuck in Mr. Duxon's body and wants to be a kid again, but Mr. Duxon is enjoying being a kid again. Once Jake finds out that Miss Rogers wants to go out on a date with Mr. Duxon, Mr. Duxon decides it is time to switch back into real bodies. Jake and Mr. Duxon throw a wire attached to the power lines and make the investigation turn on. They switch back into their real bodies just in time for Mr. Duxon to eat with Miss Rogers. Now I will show my character piece. Inside my character can, I have some spitballs because he threw spitballs at his teacher. Next, I have a package because he had to carry a package to his house. Next, I have glasses in here because he needed glasses to see. And that's my book report.